Number 5 is the buttons on the wheel. Yes, the wheel has a lot of buttons, like all of these, but I feel that they should add more, because yes, it has way more than the PS controllers, but I like for maybe, I don't know, maybe activating or deactivating yours, I feel like there should be maybe a button over here, or just bigger buttons like this, and a clutch pedal at the back, because yeah, the dual clutch ability works with some games, but for the F1 games, which I mostly play on, or a lot of other games, the dual clutch feature just doesn't work. So yeah. Number 4 is the force feedback of the actual wheel, which I feel is way too low than I wanted, and if I try to turn it over 100 on the F1 games, it's just way too much. So Logitech need to improve on the given force feedback, so that you don't need to manually go and change it from 100%, maybe higher or lower, whatever. I think it's way too low, and they need to really improve on the force feedback. For reason number 3, it's actually the shifter, and the Logitech G920 and the G29 didn't have the shifter, but it was also 150 pounds less. So if nothing, well, a little has changed since that model, and yeah, but I don't think 150 is not worth. The wheel itself is definitely not worth 400 pounds. So if they did add a shifter to go with the wheel, I think that would make more sense. It might then be worth it, because maybe like this would be 300 pounds, and then the shifter I think is 60 pounds. So then that's like 360 pounds. It's close to 400 pounds. Then it would make the wheel worth it. But right now I think that they either need to lower the price tag, or they need to add the shifter or something else with the wheel, because the wheel is just not $400. So for number 2 is this very stiff brake pedal. As you can see, this is the brake pedal, and compared to accelerator, it's so stiff. Like this is the accelerator at full. This is a brake at full with me pushing my hardest, and this is your clutch at full. So there is a spring inside over here, because someone cut it up, and they like it's a detailed spring. So there's, I think, a little bit more spring on one side and it's more closer on the other side for more accurate braking. But to me, I really think that they should maybe make like a option where you can remove the whole thing, or like maybe make like this part the spring, and so you can just change the spring, because for some people this is way too much, and they would much rather have an easier brake pedal, so you can just push it down wherever. And I initially thought this was going to be such a big problem, but after I was using it for a little while, it started to get more natural. But I still feel that this is way too stiff, and they need to make it a bit less stiff. Number 1 is the compatibility of games, and this isn't just if the wheel is compatible with games, it's actually like the settings and all of that. Like for F1 games, the dual clutch feature, which a lot of people think is amazing, it's just not included in the F1 games. For Crew 2, you can't use it, like the settings you can't change. A lot of the things I'm not sure how to actually use them. That is a big issue for me, because I really like playing Crew 2, and I think a lot of people do. But I can't figure out how to connect my wheel. Like it connects, but the wheel controls are so different to what I'm used to. So if anybody knows how to fix that, just leave in the comments. And Assetto Corsa also, like the same thing with Kuchu. I'm not sure how to actually change the controls and everything, and there's so many that I'm not used to. So again, if you have this is my problem. I'm not sure if anybody else has this problem, but this is my number one problem because I can't connect it to half of the games that I really like playing. Like F1, the F1 games are the only games that I can customize the controls. Kuchu and Assetto Corsa, I'm not sure how you do them, so I tried to look that online, but nothing. I couldn't find really anything. So Logitech, please fix this quickly.